Hello and continuing video. Today we're going to take a look at the normal XL Qwilfish after having the Hisuian version earlier already. Thanks to Aerosol, who already basically gave us the gameplay for the boss wall. Thanks to that as well. We are able to take a look at the normal version as an XL version in this triple 100% team, which is kind of funny. As we see here, the Tentacruel going for one acid spray, basically making the Hydro Pump a neutral move, even though it's resisted usually. But boom, that does a nice amount of damage against this Giratina. Looking at this team here, it's definitely a very cool team, as you basically have all the answers in the bag for the problems that the Shiftry has, other than maybe flying type Pokemon. But yeah, you see here a double charm team in the beginning. We see the Sludge Wave here on the Qwilfish. I don't know if a Sludge Wave is always the play. I think here in this kind of scenario it is a play because you have a Charmeazer there. By the way, I didn't know the games before. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how many he's going to win. But looking at the team, like you have a lead basically that hard walls those Pokemon like the Giratina, for example. And you're most likely going to get those out if you use the Qwilfish as your safe swap in this team. I don't know if he uses actually the Qwilfish as a safe swap or the Tentacruel. I would say it's the Qwilfish. And if you would have something like Ice Beam, it might be interesting, but I'm not sure. Like, we will see how good the Sludge Wave came in clutch in those battles here. As they're gonna win their first match here with a nice Leaf Blade against this big Giratina. We see a horrible lead here with the Machamp. Oh no, they swap out. Okay, they use the Qwilfish as a safe swap. Good to know. This is only a cross chop. Okay, why do you shield this? I don't know, maybe the Qwilfish is just too squishy, I'm not sure, but cross chop definitely would have been resisted. Interesting shields, but we can see that they go for another Awkward Tail, which actually would KO the Machamp already. I'm not sure, like definitely maybe not the smallest idea to shield the cross chop, but this was a very good idea now to no shield this, because this could have been definitely already one Rock Slide. We see the Talonflame coming in here. I guess they can just shield and farm all the way down. It's going to be a Flame Shot. That's kind of problematic, but you still, okay, you're gonna go for the charge move. I think you would have got there before they shield. That's fine for you. There's only a Flame Charge. This is totally okay, as you can just farm it down now. That's a very good scenario for you. What you're gonna see coming in, we see the Machamp coming in. Good recognition going for the Acid Spray here. I don't think they would have got to the other move in time. They swap into a Grand Ball. It's going to be tough. Can they still win this game? We see the Acid Spray coming through, super effective, but does basically no damage. But they can farm down. And the Tentacruel is being the MVP in this game here. They have to throw the charge move. It's going to be coming down to the wire. They can try to snarl it down, I guess so. And they swap into the Qwilfish, who are winning the game. Very, very well played there. That was funny. As we see another horrible lead here with the Talonflame. They go back into the Qwilfish. We see a Treven coming in. Again, with Ice Beam, that would have been even a little bit better in this scenario, but Sludge Wave still hits neutral. They go straight for the Seed Bomb. Kind of awkward, to be honest. Like, you see how squishy the Qwilfish is, but they can go for one Awkward Tail, and they should be able to at least get a shield advantage here. And then also, never mind, they gonna let this move go through. But you see Warren here, and Warren going to be a little bit of an issue in general for this team, because you see, yeah, the lead here going to take super effective damage from the from the Icicle Spear, of course. They gonna let this move go through as well, I guess? Yep. And also, the Tentacruel has to be a little bit careful with the potential Earthquake from the opponent. Same with the Qwilfish. Basically, the Warren is kind of a core breaker, which is kind of awkward, but of course, this is a very spicy team here. So, there are always some kind of issues. Good bait from the opponent, good swap from the opponent, but it's actually kind of okay for you, because, yeah, they're gonna shield this up anyway. They have 2 shields. I don't think that's going to be a win, to be honest, so it's going to be definitely a tough one. They go for another Acid Spray. Actually, wait, they shielded this. If they go for a Brave Bird, yeah, I thought so. That's kind of awkward, because now, maybe? Can you still win this? It's like such an up and down, I don't know. They go for a Flame Charge now. You can farm down. Can you go for the Hydro? You can't. If they went for the Hydro Pump there, I don't know. If you shield the first move, I think you might have been fine, because I don't think they were yet at an Earthquake. But of course, it's always a guessing game if they go straight for the Brave Bird or not. But this is like kind of crazy. We've seen some lag here. They can go for a Sludge Wave again. Again, Ice Beam would have been cool. I think Ice Beam would have been the better option in this scenario anyway. Trevenant and both the Trevenant and the Giratina are weak to Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure it learns Ice Beam, the Qwilfish. So it would have been a little bit better, but they go for the Seed Bomb. They can still get you another move here. Qwilfish is spammy. Unlike the Hisuian version, this version runs the Poison Sting, because I don't think it has even access to Poison Jab, as the opponent goes into the Warren here, and they get a lot of energy, like a lot of damage already on this thing, which is amazing. You're going to try to fast move it down anyway later. Never mind, they can just go for another Leaf Blade and KO the Warren. Let's see what they're gonna go into now. We will see. Oh god, a Talonflame, but it's fine actually. You still have the Hydro Pump, and they go for the Flame Shot, which is even better for you, as you can definitely still win this match. This is going to be easy. They just gonna let everything go through. The Shadow Ball doesn't do even that much damage. Tentacruel pretty bulky, going for the big Hydro Pump here against this Fire type, and bye-bye Talonflame. It's going to be a good game there. Next up, we see the Giratina against this Shiftry in the lead, but actually I think you lose this matchup now, as they swap into the Registeel, which is actually pretty decent for you, because you don't have an answer for Registeel. I'm just realizing this right now, like you don't really have a good answer for Registeel. That's kind of tricky. I mean, at least they usually go for a Focus Blast here, so you should be fine with this. Maybe Shiftry can do it. They actually go for the bait. Very well played by the opponent there. But I think it's still a 2-shot now with Foul Play, but they're gonna shield this up as well. It's a tough one here. Like, I don't know what they want to do here, really. It's kind of a tough scenario, as they're gonna let this move go through as well. They're gonna shield this move up here now, which is gonna be the Focus Blast. I don't think you can snarl it down. You actually gonna swap out there. I guess you need to, because you don't really have anything for the Giratina otherwise. Getting hit by the Zap kind of hurts a little bit. I think if you got a one more move off there though, one more snarl, which you definitely would have been able to get off, you would have been able to snipe this Giratina maybe with one Foul Play, which would have been cool. Well, the Giratina now farms down, but of course they still have a shield left anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This looks like a loss. Like, I don't know how you want to win this game, to be honest. I have no idea how you're going to win this game. They're going to bait there, which is fine. They actually still get to a move. Never mind. This is amazing. They go for the Foul Play, KO this thing, and we see a Scrafty in the back where the Start Trade, I guess, is better, as they swap into, I guess, a Registeel, and there was like 1 HP there. What a game so far. We see the move coming through. There is going to be another Awkward Tail coming through here, and this going to be not enough to KO it yet. This poison thing is also not enough. You can take one Foul Play. They already have the second one. Is this a Foul Play, or this is the Power Punch? It's a Power Punch, and they win the game. Imagine they just did the complete opposite of this. If they went for the Power Punch first and then for a Foul Play, they would have won the game. What a game. We see Tapu Fini here in the lead. They can take all the moves with this. Well, actually interesting that he now safe swap into the Tentacruel. Maybe he just decided mid-game through, maybe Tentacruel is a cooler safe swap because of the Acid Spray potential and just firing down everything. Could be the case. They go ahead and let this move go through, which is going to be the Seed Bomb, which doesn't do that much damage, which is nice for them. You can shield this, I guess. You get the shield back or you get switch back. Yep, they're going to shield this move up. Going for the Acid Spray here, getting the shield back, and I think they can farm down in time. Yep, they can just farm all the way down. What a weird shield. Shield was not necessary there, as they're going to get even more Acid Sprays onto this Tapu Fini. Poor Tapu Fini, as you can now go back into the Qwilfish, I guess, yeah, and get some extra energy. You can take all the moves here. It's still a little bit squishy Pokemon, but oh, it still does half health. But we see the Talonflame coming in here, which is a good sign, because you still have a shield left, and you're just so spammy with your moves. You just need 2 Awkward Tails to KO this Pokemon, and there is nothing they can do anymore. Like, you can just shield this move up. It has to be actually, like, it doesn't matter. Like, they just win. It's over here. It's just over. The Qwilfish is just going to town here. Very nice game. And we see even the swap in here into the Shiftry, going for the Leaf Blade by Tapu Fini, and this is going to be a good game there. Next up, we're gonna see the opponent with the Cresselia. Very decent lead there. Cresselia usually runs the Grass Knot and the Moonblast, which is going to be very decent for the backline as well, because even though it's a Psychic type Pokemon, usually you're fine here, but they're gonna stay in here anyway, because you're a Dark type. Like, you can take it. You can even take one Moonblast here, it seems like. Just barely, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. They're going to go for another Foul Play and shield this move up. No, they're gonna let this move go through. That's interesting. Oh, okay, this shows that it's Grass Knot. So this means basically that Cresselia doesn't really have anything to hit this, yeah, this, what's called the Tentacruel anyway, so you can just go ahead and farm it all the way down, I guess. Do you actually go straight for the farm down? That's kind of risky, because you're already in the... Okay, you're gonna get more energy on all your Pokemon. We see the Talonflame coming in. Why do you go into a Talonflame? Do you have a double Fire team in the back? This doesn't really make too much sense for the opponent to go into the Talonflame right now. 2 more fast moves would have been cool here, but you can still KO that thing anyway. They go back into the Cresselia, so they must be weak in the back. What do they have in the back as well? Because the Cresselia are gonna go down now. You're going to be able to even debuff the next opponent coming in here. Oh, it's going to be Swampert. Okay, that's awkward. I guess you swap out now. You go for the Acid Sprays. Yeah, you just go straight for Acid Sprays. Double Acid Spray here. Going to basically completely delete the defense of the Shadow Swampert, and even the fast move of Poison Jab going to do a lot of damage. You're gonna shield this up, you wanna fast move this thing down here. It's gonna come down the wire, you can still get to another move. Do you win CMP with the Qwilfish against the Swampert is now the question. It's going to come down to the CMP and you win the CMP there. Good game to the opponent. Qwilfish is going to town here. Good game there. Next up we're gonna see Shiftry against Warren again. Horrible lead there. When you swap straight into the Qwilfish, we see the Giratina again here. Ice Beam would have been cool. Just a suggestion, would be cool in like nearly every scenario we've seen so far. But also Sludge Wave sometimes came in clutch. Like basically Qwilfish kinda needs to have 3 charge moves to be honest, but the Awkward Tail comes through here, going to put him at least at half health, putting it into a range where already 1 move from the shift we're going to do enough, but they can just let this move go through and let the next move go through. And yeah, it's just a hard wall sadly without the Ice Beam for this one, but you put him into a range where you can actually just farm all the way down with your shift but you have to take all the charge moves here. The opponent makes it smart. They just always go for 1 fast move and then throw the charge move. The opponent knows what they're doing, as you can see here. It's insane how spammy this Giratina is. But you can just farm all the way down now. No, they can still get to a move. They're gonna have to shield this up and maybe swap out immediately. Yep, as we see a Mug coming in, this is going to be a loss. Like, there's nothing that they can do anymore. Yeah, like, it's just hard-walled. Like, there's nothing that they can do. Acid Spray coming through, of course, doing some nice damage later on with the fast moves. But, yeah, the Mug going to be too much for this team to handle. You're gonna have to shield this. It's going to be an Earthquake, hopefully. It is. Okay, you can at least farm down this Pokemon here. It's going to be an Icicle Spear, hopefully. It is. So maybe there's still a chance, but I don't really see the chance here. They go for a charge move. Most likely Dark Pulse. Yep. You still survive. You go for the move here, unless they're gonna shield this up weirdly. You're fine. They are shielding this up weirdly. You can go for another Acid Spray. You're gonna put them into range or maybe even 2 Leaf Blades are enough? They throw the move here? Wait a minute. Is a Leaf Blade now enough? It's completely low. You can go for 1 Leaf Blade here. You could use away the Poison Jab. You don't and you'd die. Oh, that was so close still. That actually nearly went through still. Like, if you just had a sliver more HP, you would have been fine. That's kind of sad. We see a very good lead there with Trevenant. Trevenant has nothing to do there. We see a Drapion coming in. Kind of awkward to deal with, to be honest, with this team. But I guess the little Qwilfish here is the best answer with the stab Awkward Tail against the Crunch coming through here now. Crunch going to do more than half of this health. That's insane. You see how squishy this Qwilfish is, because usually this doesn't do that much. You would have to shield this up here, and they're gonna shield this up here, but you have to kind of even play the 2-shield scenario or whatever, but even this is not really good for you. Like, they can just let this move go through here. They just also gonna let this move go through. Oh, they're gonna overfarm too much. That's amazing, because you're gonna get the shield back now. Never mind, you get switch back now, and you see a Warren again. This is your kind of nemesis with this team. But maybe you can hit the Sludge Wave. You can, so maybe Sludge Wave is the right play. It's kind of 50-50 literally. Like, there were some matchups where the Sludge Wave was kind of overkill, and like sometimes there was Ice Beam where it would be really good. But here, the Sludge Wave really came in clutch. You can swap out now into your shift where you can take those moves. It's going to be a Seed Bomb, and you can go ahead, go for 1 foul play here, which would instantly KO this Trevenant. As you can see that they're going to go for a shield here. They can go for another shield here. It's gonna come down to the wire. It might be a draw, to be honest. I don't know, we have to see. The Seed Bomb comes through. You can still get to a foul play. No, you can't. There's going to be another Seed Bomb, hopefully. It's another Seed Bomb. You still survive this. You can go for the foul play. No, it's coming down to the wire. It's crazy. You can still survive 1 move. You can try to throw the move. It didn't work, and you can farm it down. It's actually a draw, but it should have been a win for you. This was just a draw because the game lagged. Right? Yeah, definitely. Or, I don't know. Either he lagged or you lagged. I think you lagged here, so kind of sad. But still, what a game there. Nice draw as they go back for some Earthquakes against Tentacruel here. That's kind of like, Warrior is such a bad Pokemon for this team to deal with. It's kind of insane. As you can see, now Acid Sprays comes through. You're actually gonna let this move go through. It's going to be an Icicle, but you actually survive it still. They go for another move. I guess you shield this now, okay. I guess you want the damage on this Pokemon. You can actually still realign. This is amazing play there, actually. The Gyarados comes in. We see the Talonflame coming in. Now you maybe actually wait for the Brave Bird, because then you can only need one move there. And yeah, they already get to the Brave Bird here. There you go for the Flame Charge. Oh, this looks like a game that's over already. I don't think there's a way to win this anymore. They're gonna shield this up. They can shield this next one up as well, but they can just go for a Brave Bird, and I guess it's game. Yeah, it's going to look like a tough one. They go for a Brave Bird now, unless you can... Oh, they swap out into the Gyarados. That's kind of interesting. 2 Leaf Blade should be enough to KO that thing. Wait a minute, you can go for more moves and you can just overfarm here. They don't have a move that really hurts you. They go for the Awkward Tail. Why? You have a Foul Play stored now as well, and this is going to be a good game for you. This is going to be a win here. Final game, going to be a very good win. Thanks for watching, thanks for sharing this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!